You are a Muslim, my friend?
I'm an ex-Muslim. Am I still allowed to talk?
Okay, you are an ex-Muslim. Okay, we will let us. What do you want to share with us?
Oh, thank you so much. It's been nearly 1 year. I tried to call you, CP. I'm a Shia. I was born in Iran.
Okay.
And by the grace of Lord, I'm Christian now.
Wonderful.
So most of the time you talk with the Sunni Muslims.
Yeah,
and
last week, actually, 2 days ago, we have a Shia. Actually, he claimed he is not a Shia. He claimed he is just a Muslim. He didn't say, but I can tell he is a Shia.
Yeah. How can I use, because the Shia, they're when we say the hadith or tafsir, they say we don't agree with any of them. So how can we argue with them? No, this is
not true. The Shia, they have their own books. They have, like, as an example, the book of Al-Kafi is the same as Al-Bukhari. So when they say to you, we don't agree with the tafsir, this is a lie, you know? This is absolutely a lie.
And is there any reference to your books in regards to how to debate with Shia?
Debating Shia is even easier than Sunni, except one thing. Shia, they practice taqiyya and everything. You know what taqiyya, right?
I don't know it in my language.
Is when you can lie in order to do protection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So in order to protect your belief or yourself or from being exposed, you can lie. It's okay. Muslim Sunni, they practice taqiyya too. But Muslim Sunni, they are, less. Shia, they use taqiyya and everything. Two Muslim Shia, they are arguing about something, they use taqiyya.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And is there any funny things in the tafsir, like Al-Kafi, that I can use it? Like in Al-Tabari and Ibn Kathir, there are so many stupid things. I'm just wondering if there's anything in the Kafi as well?
Well, the Shia, actually, they have billions of things. I can give you some example from their trustworthy books, so they cannot say we don't agree with it. As an example, let us go and see. Let us show you some reference. Okay, let us see about Al-Kafi, as long as you mention Al-Kafi. As an example, they speak about the sign of an imam. You know what imam is, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, the imam is a person who don't scratch he don't stretch, his hands. And he see his front and he see his back. And his farting smell like musk. This is in the book of Al-Kafi, volume number 1, page number 319. Let me find it for you. And put it on the screen, and we will use Google Translation. So Shia don't say we are making things up. This is the book of Al-Kafi. Al-Kafi is even more authentic than Al-Bukhari for Shia. Volume number 1, page number 288, it says here. Abu Ja'far alayhi salam, he said, the Imam have 10 signs. First of all, he is born circumcised already. Born with circumcision. And then, if he fell in the ground, he fell only on his ass. Only in his butt. And the second his ass touched the ground, he say Shahada. And he don't get dirty from sexual intercourse. And when he sleep, his eyes never sleep, and his heart never sleep. Sorry, his eyes sleep, but his heart never sleep. And he don't do yawning, and he don't stretch his body. And he can see his back and his front. And when he do fart, his fart the same as the musk. And the earth will eat his poo-poo. Let us see here, use translation, Google Translation. you know, Google translation not too much accurate, but you know. So here it says the Imam have 10 signs. He is born circumcised, not a clean, circumcised. If he fell in the ground, he fell in his ass. And he said the Shahada. No, the Shia, they have 2 Shahada supposedly. And when he sleep, his eyes sleep, but his heart never sleep. And he never yawn, and he never stretch his body. And he see in the behind and see in the front. And when he do fart, his fart smell like musk. And again, this is the book of Al-Kafi, part number 1, page number 388. No? So, you know, what makes Islam, my friend, as long as you were a Shia?
To be honest, I didn't want to become a Christian, but where I live, you know, my English at the time wasn't good, so I went to the church to use the free English class, because the church provide the English lesson for the people who are not English spoken. And then it was once a week, and they were just so kind, CP. They accept you no matter, you know, what your previous belief is, what your skin color is, what you're thinking. They just embrace you with any idea that you have, regardless. So slowly, I was like so curious to see what they believe. You know, why they're so kind with no exception. They love everyone, and then is unconditional love. And I said, and slowly, you know, I start attending the church, not for the English, but for the Bible study and these kind of things. And I realized they have the all reading from the same scripture, which is the Bible. And in the Bible says, you know, even love your enemy, love your neighbor like you love yourself. I said, oh, that's why, you know, the roots of the Christianity is all based of love, not the hatred, like, and that was the reason.
So, but what made you first, like, you know, I mean, like, did you find Islam is or?
Oh yeah, I was born Muslim. You know, the military service in my country is compulsory, so they even in the school. For nearly half an hour or 45 minutes, you know, they force you, you know, to be fasting, and you know, we just sneak out, you know, go somewhere in the toilet, eat, and come out. If they see you eating, they and everything was compulsory. You know, you can't find a job if you're not a believer. Even if you're not, you have to pretend.
Yeah, pretending is the way always.
Yeah, that's right. You know, you to go to the mosque and to pray. Everything is for. But nowadays things change in my country. Unfortunately, people becomes like atheists. They don't believe in anything because they try to force people.
Yeah.
But people I can see from like I'm in the clubhouse as well. It's like so many people leave Islam and become Christian. I can see, but they're doing like an underground activity. They can't do it in public, obviously.
Well, yeah, I saw actually. I used to have a friend when I was in the army. His name is Ruhi, you know, and he is from Iran. So he took me to his office to drink some coffee with him. When I went to his office, he have a big cross on the table. And you know, for me, I don't have a office yet because I just moved to that branch. So he told me, you can use my my office here. I said, so this is your office? He said, yeah. I said, but you are from Iran, right? He said, yeah. So this cross for who? He said, oh, this is my cross. You have a big cross, not only cross, it's a big, huge cross on the table. And then he says, this is the cross and this is the Bible next to each other. I never move anywhere without taking the Bible with me. So I became interested to know. And then he told me that him and his father and his family, all of them, they become Christians. And he is serving in the USA Army, you know. And then You know, I remember once another officer, he come and he says, well, sorry, we are giving you this office, and you are a Muslim, right? He don't know, you know I'm Arab, so he think I'm a Muslim. So I said, no, I'm Christian. He said, oh, okay, so the cross doesn't bother you here. I said, no, absolutely, leave it as it is, you know? Yeah. So I was surprised, actually, about the number of Iranian and I remember once I saw in the park, like thousands and thousands of Iranian, and they have a big sign in Arabic. So I stopped. I said to myself, man, this is really bad. All of those are, you know, Muslims here. You know, this is about Islam. So let me go in the park and see. Then I found that every single booth in the park, it was a Christian convert festival. Only convert. All of them they are Iranian. And I believe that the Iranian they are the biggest converted church in USA.
Yes, yeah, even here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many.
Anyway, my friend, if there's anything else you want to say, maybe we can.
Oh,
take
the
some.
last thing,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna waste your time anymore.
Right.
In Shia, they make Ali as a hero, and I remember in one of your debates says Ali people alive and so many people. Do you know any event, any war that so many people?
Let us see where we can find the hadith, and this exists in the Shia and the Sunni book. Let us see. Here we go. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, and the Shia agree with this. Ali, some people, and this is news reached Ibn Abbas, and he said, had I been in his place, I would not have brought them, as the Prophet said, don't punish anyone with Allah punishment. No doubt I would have them, for the Prophet said, if somebody, a Muslim, disgraces his religion. So obviously Ali is a very, very. Now about him being a hero, I don't know what hero mean. I mean, being a fighter, maybe it might be, but that will not make him a good man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they say in the night time, Ali went out and, you know, just start feeding the orphan, put their food behind their door and these kind of things.
Well, those stories, there's no, I mean, the Shia, they have endless stories. The Shia, they believe that Ali is light and Fatima is light, and the light marry from the light, you know? Both are light, and they are, yeah, they are not a human, you know, the Shia, I believe, that Muhammad and his family, they are from the forehead of Allah, and they used to be light in his forehead. And they took this, the look of a human being, but they are not a human like us, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why they say Ali and Fatima, النور تزوج من النور. The light married from the light. You know, both of them, they are light, and they married each other. Yeah. Well, I'm happy
great.
for you, my friend. Maybe you can invite some Shia to call us, and then we can use Shia reference in order to teach about Shia. You know, I like always to mention things if I am debating someone is a Shia.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, CP. What you're doing is priceless. It's priceless. I really appreciate it. I don't know how to thank you. You're doing amazing job. I learned a lot. It's been nearly 2 years, I guess, I'm listening to you. It's so knowledgeable. At the same time, honestly, it has a little bit of fun as well. I really enjoyed. I see the comment. They really enjoyed. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my friend. Take care. God bless you.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, the Shia have a lot of, as an example, you know, the Shia believe if you wear a black shoes, your people will not work.
Mari ikut Yesus. Mari ke jalan yang benar. Tuhan berkati.